right, ladies and gentlemen, this article came out in the Daily Mail. Now the mass shooting is over in Thousand Oaks. You're seeing pictures of the victims and so on and so forth. But now it's time to humanize the killer. So the media will now start softening the blow like they always do. Ex-Marine, PTSD, and he was on Instagram posing with a gun in one hand, a phone in the other, as he killed 12 people at a country bar massacre. As it revealed, he was bullied for his lazy eye in high school. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to be in the military to have PTSD. And there's a lot of people walking around with lazy eyes, and they're not out here killing anyone. But let's get into this story. We knew this was coming. It comes after every mass shooting. The PTSD suffering ex-Marine who slaughtered 12 people at a country music bar in California on Wednesday was updating his Instagram story throughout the massacre. It has been claimed Ian Long, 28, filmed himself as he opened fire on Borderline Bar and Grill in Thousand Oaks, holding his Glock 45 in one hand and his cell phone in the other, according to police sources cited by TMZ. The footage was found on his Instagram story after he killed himself before SWAT teams showed up, and okay, so since then, the footage of the massacre has been wiped from the internet along with his Instagram and Facebook account. So the authorities wiped his account, ladies and gentlemen. On Facebook, he posted a chilling final message about gun control and how prayers and tears were not enough to stop atrocities such as the one he committed. So they're saying his social media presence pretty much started when, around the time when he joined the Marines in 2008. According to former friends and classmate, Long was bullied at Newberry Park High School for his lazy eye and could not take jokes well. One former track coach said he attacked her, groping her backside and stomach once. When she did not give him a phone, he said he was his. So, he's another one that was treating women like trash and didn't care. Now, he did this to a track coach. He hoped to be a professional basketball player, but was not talented enough and did not have enough rapport with other members of the varsity team. One friend said he was cocky and was one of those bros, oh my God, who drove a huge car to high school. Despite suffering PTSD, Long never sought help from Veterans Affairs. The VA official told DailyMail.com on Friday that he was never enrolled in any of its health programs. His Facebook post read, "I hope people call me insane." Laughing emojis. Wouldn't that just be a big ball of irony? Yeah, I'm insane, but the only thing you people do after these shootings is hopes and prayers, or keep you in my thoughts every time and wonder why these keep happening. And he's right. He's right. And it has a lot to do with also him being a white male in America. And he's right. These shootings will never stop. They will never stop because no one's going to deal with it properly because the shooter looks just like them. And see, as long as he looks just like them, don't expect them to do anything about it. And we have seen this pattern all throughout history. The remarkable post, which uses language common to gun control advocates, cannot be independently confirmed by dailymail.com. Long, a Marine combat veteran who investigators said may have had PTSD. Remember, he was never diagnosed. He wouldn't go to the VA hospital for any help. So he was never officially diagnosed. They're just assuming this is what he had. But you know what I say, ladies and gentlemen? They will never admit these mass shooters are just evil. But let's go on. He was a regular at the bar where the shooting occurred, several of his friends said. So I guess that's him coming into the bar. All right. On Friday morning, Trump said the shooting was horrible and made him sick. Well, yeah, really? Where did Trump say this? On Twitter? Because he seems to not ever want to address the nation. And he never has really harsh words unless the shooter is non-white. Then he has everything bold to say. It's a disastrous problem. It makes you sick to look at it. He was a war veteran. He saw some pretty bad things. Not all war veterans see bad things. It really depends on what they did during combat. A lot of people say he had PTSD. Mm. That's a tough deal. It's a horrible thing. They come back, they're never the same, he said. Well, Trump, how would you know? You never served. You're a draft dodger. He likely would have been aware that the country music bar was a regular gathering spot for survivors. As of a Las Vegas massacre last year, in which 58 were killed at a country music festival. Survivors from the Thousand Oak area regularly gathered at Borderline for mutual support and considered the bar a safe haven after the terrifying shooting in Las Vegas. Several Las Vegas survivors were present when Long stormed the bar. Wow, they were in two massacres. Oh, that's crazy. And one of them, 27-year-old Telemachus Orphanos, was killed. Okay, so he survived the Las Vegas shooting but died in the Thousand Oaks shooting. Many of the dead had no connection to the prior shooting, though. So it is unclear whether Long targeted the bar, especially because of its connection to the massacre in Las Vegas. Other victims killed inside the bar, and it just gives the names of the victims. And all right. And I guess these are all pictures of him as the victims. You know, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be going over these stories more and more. I guess that's him and the Marines, because even the shooter says it will never end. And it's because of the way America handles each one of these shootings. And that's probably the one thing he did get right in his postings that I agree wholeheartedly with. And this is the way America wants it. Your violent, hardened criminals outside of the jail, and your weed carriers in the jail. America is such a high IQ place. It is just overwhelming, isn't it? Please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. And by the way, the police did come out over this guy before, but they refused to charge him, ladies and gentlemen. But people did call the cops on him before. But the only reason why his record looks clean is because the police didn't do their job and charge him prior to this incident. That's America for you. Peace, family.